up, Air Force? It's your girl Ari Money's back again with another video. Okay, and so today I wanted to come and expand on how the Lord confirmed singing to me. I touched on it briefly in my music testimony in my studio vlog, but I just wanted to come and expand on it, elaborate on it just a little bit. I don't remember all the explicit details and confirmations. If I forget anything and I remember, I will definitely come back and insert it towards the end of the video. But he used people that were in my life surrounding me to confirm it, but also social media as well. I'll tell that story really briefly. So I remember there was this one night I was like, Lord, like, if you want me to do this, I think I said, let me see something on TikTok, or it was something to that degree. Like, I asked for some type of sign or confirmation, right? And so what happened was I had recorded a video of me singing If I Could Have Anything by Aja Wells and House Fires. I'll insert the video here. Holy and acceptable to my King, I wanna be an offering. Holy and acceptable unto my King, I wanna be an offering. Yeah. Holy and acceptable unto King Jesus, 'cause he deserves it all. He deserves it all. He deserves it all. Yeah. Let me be an offering. And I had recorded so many videos. I never forget. I had recorded a few videos because I just wasn't liking the way that they were coming out. Mind you, I had not went back and watched any of them yet. And then there was one day I was in the shower, I was getting ready for bed, and I just ended up going back and watching them, and I found one. I was like, oh wait, this one actually a little decent. I wasn't expecting any of them to turn out decent enough to post, and so I prayed about uploading it, right? And I was scrolling. I'm like, I wasn't seeing nothing, so I'm like, okay, maybe the Lord don't want me to do it. I don't know, right? And so I get into bed, I scroll, like, I'm telling y'all, I was about to not even scroll one last time, but I scrolled one last time before I laid down and called it a night, y'all. The video that I seen, I think it was some type of motivational video. I don't think it had anything to do with like purpose or singing or anything like that, but the video, y'all, when I tell you I could have jumped out my skin, the video that came up was a video of a girl. She was talking something about God to some degree. If I can find the video, I'll insert it here.
I think that a lot of us are failing to realize what an offering really is. An offering is a sacrifice. She's saying, Lord, if I could be anything, I want to be an offering to you. I want to sacrifice my life for you, God.
The audio on the video was the exact song that I was singing. And I was like, okay, God, like, you couldn't be any more clear. Like, say less, I got you, bet. Like, bet. And I know there was something leading up to this point. I don't remember if I had this conversation with my cousin prior to this, but I feel like I don't think I spoke with her prior to that happening, but it was something that led up to that point regarding sharing my gift and singing and things like that, because this is something that I've always loved to do since I can remember, like since I was young. Like, I've always loved to sing, right? But I was just always so shy and all of those things when I was young. But anyways, it was something that led up to this point. I don't remember right now, but that happened. I uploaded the video, and then I remember this was either before or after releasing that video. I remember having a conversation with my cousin because she had went to a conference, and she said the Holy Spirit put on her spirit to reach out to me and ask if I ever considered like doing Christian music. And at the time, wasn't really feeling it. I was brand new to the Christian music of this day and age, because there was a point in time where my mom only let us listen to Christian music in the car. Like I think it was for like a year straight, but I just remember it was in like middle school. I was in like 6th grade, and that's all that I was allowed to listen to in the car or whatever. And I liked that music, but it wasn't the type of music that I was listening to. You know what I mean? Like, it was more upbeat. Well, I can't even say upbeat. I don't know. It was more, well, yeah, some of it was. It was more upbeat and just more, it was different than like traditional gospel, but at the same time, it wasn't like, it didn't have the R&B feel that, you know, that I was used to. So anyways, fast forward to when I finally started listening to more Christian music, when I found artists that were in the sound that I liked, I was like, okay, maybe I could. But also at the same time, I never wrote any Christian music before, so I'm like, how I'm gonna do this? You know what I mean? And so, mind you, I've always written music since I can remember, like since I was really, really young. Like, I used to write everything though. Like, I was just one of those kids that just used to, like, my imagination would just run wild. Like, I used to write my own stories, my own plays, do my own illustrations. I used to write my own songs, poems, you name it. I used to just write everything. I was always a great writer, no matter what it was that I was writing. I was just always good at that. But I never wrote anything on this specific like topic or anything like that, right? And so I ended up no. And then sometime after I had that conversation with my cousin, my mom randomly too, because mind you, they weren't in communication or anything like that. So my mom randomly said the same thing. She was like, you should be a gospel singer. And I'm like, where is this coming from? And then so later on down the line, I don't remember if this was before or after I actually started writing. I want to say I had started making music already, but I wasn't at a place where I was ready to record or anything yet. But anyway, so my dad's girlfriend, she ended up telling me, because mind you, I had tried to put out music before, secular music, before I was about to release my first just single in general. And I shot the music video and everything, but everything just fell through like abruptly or whatever. And she knew about the process and everything like that. Like my dad, I shared with them the music before I put it out and stuff. Then my dad got involved in terms of just like helping me fix some things that need to be fixed or whatever. And then it got to a point where I was about to get everything ready to put it out, and then everything just fell through. So we were riding a car somewhere, and she ended up telling me, she was just like, she could see me, you know, making the type of music that I listen to or whatever. And basically like she didn't want me to just give up on music and stuff altogether, because, you know, she feels like I have a beautiful voice and everything like that, and she didn't want what I went through in that past situation. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember verbatim everything that she said, but basically she was just like, she didn't want me to give up on singing or music altogether just because things didn't go the way that I wanted them to the first time or whatever. And, you know, I took a mental note of that. I don't remember what I said back at that specific moment, but I remember having that conversation. So it was just like God was just talking to me through multiple different people. And also I don't remember if this was, again, the timelines is all over the place, but either before or after that conversation, in the video of the music testimony in the studio vlog where I showed me and 2 other girls. So when I met them that day, God confirmed it again through them as well. It was just crazy because that was my first time, you know, meeting them and stuff like that. So just the conversation we had then was even more confirmation. And it was just like, okay, like I would have been foolish to sit up there and try to be like, well, I don't think this is for me, or that's what God is trying to tell me. Like, he confirmed and did it through many different ways. And I want to say, I'm pretty sure many different ways than just the ones that I'm mentioning now, but those are the main ones that I remember that stick out to me. So off the top of my head, I don't remember every single confirmation and conversation that was had in regards to this, but I just remember that he confirmed it many different ways. And so he ended up aligning my paths with a producer. And when he found out that I could sing and stuff and I knew how to write and everything like that, it really just was up from there. Like, I sent him something, he sent me something, he sent me a beat, I wrote to it, I recorded a voice memo, sent it back, and we just went up from there. Like, he was supportive fully the entire time. He really encouraged me to push my pen and everything like that, because I wasn't, because I was telling him, I'm like, I've never done like a whole project. I don't even think I've written multiple songs. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go because I had never done something like that before. And he believed in me from day one. From the very first song that I sent him, he already could see my potential then, and he just encouraged me to continue trying and putting in effort to get more and more done. And so that's what I did. That's what we did. And now we're to the point where Lord of my life was finally given to the world. So yeah, now we're here. So never doubt the gifts and talents that the Lord has instilled in you, because I'm going to tell you, like, I didn't know how I was going to get here. God knew the whole time, but I didn't know how I was going to get here. But all you need is a little bit of faith. Like, all you need is obedience and faith. That's really just it. And seeking God on how to go about your journey, because with me saying, like, I wasn't sure how I was going to do certain things, like in terms of getting multiple songs done and written and things like that, like, how did that issue get resolved? Well, it wasn't really an issue, but that was something that was already in me, that not necessarily that I didn't know, but that God allowed to flourish more in a way that I didn't know that it could, because I was obedient and I was faithful, and I sought him in prayer as well in terms of getting the music done. Like, if I felt like I was having writer's block or whatever the case may be, like, I would pray. Like, I would go to God to give me the encouragement and motivation to do whatever I felt needed to be done for a particular song or a particular idea, whatever it was. And I just had to stay consistent as well. The Lord just used different people and situations and instances to reveal to me that, one, I don't have this dream and desire for no reason, but also, two, all he needs is a yes, and he can take care of the rest. Honestly, like, ain't no telling where you will go if you just trust in the Lord. If you just surrender it to the Lord and just allow him to lead you, you will end up somewhere that you never expected to be. And I just hope that my journey encourages and inspires others to give God their yes, because y'all, when I tell y'all, I had no idea. And so, yes, I thank you guys so much for watching. I pray that you were blessed by this video, and I just want to encourage somebody to take God's confirmations as his confirmations and just move forward as he tells you to move forward. Like, don't allow fear, doubt, worry, anxiety, lack of resources, whatever it is, to hold you back from answering the call that God has on your life. You have that dream, you have that desire for a reason. Give it to God so that he can show you how to use it, and don't try to figure it out on your own. Once you ask for signs, you pray for signs, he gives you confirmation, he gives you those signs. Take them for what they are and ask him how to move forward, and he will blow your mind every step of the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel like it. Y'all go do a good deed. Y'all be blessed. If you haven't already, give your life to Christ. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.